What's up, guys? I just figured I would try out this style of video just to introduce you to my car, my project, what I've been working on. Anyway, this is my 1984 Volkswagen Jetta with the 0 to 60 eventually, because it's a 1.6 diesel 4-speed, so it's definitely not the fastest car, but it pretty clean example for a Michigan car. Anyway, I've been replacing all of my suspension. It's got new tie rods, control arms with I don't know if you can see that, Autotech poly control arm bushings. And it's rocking rocker coilovers, which I don't recommend. They're absolute garbage. But anyway, here's my original, which I believe to be original control arms from 1984. They still got the riveted on style ball joints. And the bushings are pretty worn out there. This wiggles around pretty good. Anyway, I also put a new steering rack in. Show you that right here. Here's the old one. As you can see, it's pretty beat. Anyway, it's probably gonna be hard for me to show you the new one. Anyway, it's behind the trains there. Kind of difficult to see, but it's definitely significantly increased the steering feel here. Before, the steering wheel would wobble. You know, that's actually moving the wheels a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. But before, the wheel would wobble quite a bit. I'll show you. So I don't know how many miles is on it, but it says 130,000, but I don't think that's worked for years. So let's put the key in real quick, just so we can turn the wheel. See, before you could easily that much travel on the wheel before the wheels turned, and now it's almost perfect, nice and smooth, lock to lock. There's that. It's also got also put in new. It's got a new clutch cable right there. Goes all the way up to the firewall there. That piece I had to pull out the pedal bracket because this plastic piece was actually fused to the pedal bracket itself. But here's the old cable. It's broken right there. Broken, pretty rusty, nasty, brittle. Also broke in that spot, so I just cut it. It's the easiest way to get it out. But anyway, it's almost done. I just got to put this exhaust gasket in, put the exhaust back to the manifold, and tighten these axle nuts, which you got to do when the car's on the ground. So anyway, guess I just wanted to make a little intro video to what the car I've been working on. It's also a 4-speed car. It's got a rebuilt head there. I don't know if you can tell how clean it is. The pump is rebuilt. New timing belt. Needs a few things. Needs a vacuum pump. Diaphragms are worn out in that, so it doesn't have power brakes when it feels like it. But anyway, it's not too bad for a Michigan car. Here's that little setup here. You can see that you got to put the nuts on with the flange side going up, or else you won't be able to get a screwdriver in between the cut plate and the nut edge. So basically, all you do is take the clamp like that, swing it down around. You take a 15 millimeter. Here, we'll tighten things up a little bit first. So it starts getting pressure on this exhaust spring clamp. There we go. Okay, so now you basically evenly tighten the nuts on this on the exhaust clamp. I think this is a 2.5 inch exhaust clamp, but I'm not exactly positive. It's been a while since I first bought this, so I've had to take the exhaust off a few more times than I've wanted to. Anyway, you can kind of see, I don't know if you can tell, see how that's got an angle right there? That means it's like flexing and opening up this little portion here, so I don't think it has to be too much or else you'll be under the car in an awkward position. Okay, see, I don't know if you can tell the difference there. It's opened up and ready to be installed onto the manifold and downpipe. Pretty easy, cheap solution to the, I don't know what the tool is, the proper tool where there's two little studs that go into these holes, and then on the back side you tighten a nut and it spreads it open, but I think it's around 30 bucks or so. There's the first clamp installed. If you can zoom in here. Notice it's crooked because the manifold is broken. Chipped off right there. I don't know if you can see that. So the exhaust kind of moves around a bit. That'll create an exhaust leak. But the other side, just a second. Right there. That one's how it should be. So that's a quick, easy way to expand those spring clamps and get your exhaust on.